Police have made an arrest in a deadly shooting last month. Yesterday, Portland police, along with CERT officers and the U.S. Marshals Service Fugitive Task Force, arrested Raymond Grant on murder, unlawful use of a weapon, and other charges. He's accused of shooting and killing Ace Lewis. Police say the shooting happened in the early morning hours of July 5th along Southeast 131st Place near Holgate Boulevard. Anyone with information about the shooting is asked to contact Portland Police or Crime Stoppers of Oregon.